Your AI isn't thinking, it's guessing. And here's why that's matter. Large language models have become part of daily work. Every business person has had this experience. You ask AI a hard question. It gives you an answer plus and clean step-by-step solution. In that instant, it feels like a real thinking partner. But when you change the wording slightly, the second time, and it offers you a completely different result, sometimes even show an error. That contrast creates a big puzzle in AI. Is this real intelligence or just advanced pattern matching? I don't care about the philosophy. I cared about how did we get there and how do we control it reliably for our job in the future. My name is Celine Xu. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm here to help business professionals like you make AI part of your daily workflow and leverage them effectively, free you for the more important and more enjoyable task. Today, I'm going to explain in business language why AI reasoning really come to fail. Section 1. The illusion. Alright, so here what most people think AI does. They think AI is smart. When AI read a sentence, AI understands the meaning behind the text and can help reasoning. More often, it's wrong. What AI actually does is pattern matching at scale at this point. It's a probabilistic machine that learned from billions of text examples. It doesn't think about your question. It predicts what words should come next based on the pattern it's seen before. Yes, it's improving every day now, but you cannot guarantee it thinking every time until now. Here's a perfect example. 2 years ago, researchers asked AI, take the last letter of these words and join them. Artificial intelligence. The answer should be L plus E, which is LE. But 12 out of 15 models failed. Why? Because the internet is full of acronyms and abbreviations use first letter, AI, FBI, but almost nothing use last letters. The AI hadn't learned the concatenated letters. It had learned the human habit of making abbreviation. So when research asked for the last letter, AI confused. But once they asked for first letter, model got it instantly. Same task, different habit, totally different result. Here is why this matters for your business or your job. When you ask AI, should we expand to the European market? It is not analyzing your financials, your team's capacity, your competitive landscape. It's predicting what words usually follow that question based on millions of business articles it read. Sometimes those patterns matching reality, sometimes they don't. And you can't tell the difference by just looking at the output. This is why companies waste $50,000 on an AI project that produces convincing surrounding garbage. The AI sounds smart, it uses business jargon, it formats nicely. But fundamentally, it's guessing what good answer looks like, not actually reasoning through your specific situation. So, how we fix this? Section 2. The reasoning in engineering language. Research give a very concrete definition. Reasoning equals to intermediate steps between input and final answers. Stanford theory basically said, even a simple transformer can follow very complex Boolean circuit problem if you let it generate long enough thinking steps. Translation for managers. Network depth is limited, but think depth can substitute it. If you force instant answer, you lock the ceiling. Allow steps, you often open for the better opportunities. Process is a leverage. This is what we call chain of thoughts decoding. Let me show you a real business case. I asked Claude, should we hire 3 new sales reps or invest in marketing automation? The first attempt, no guidance. It gives me 4 paragraphs that sounds great but completely generic. Second attempt, with chain of thoughts prompt, I said, think through the step-by-step, what factor matters, what should we calculate for the return on investment, and what is the possible risk and mind blind spots. Now it breaks down current team capacity analysis, cost comparison over 12 months, rep time for new hiring vs automation, scaling implementation, risk mitigation strategy, and ask for more information. Same AI, same question, complete different quality. The second answer is actually usable because I force it to show the reasoning. Section 3. Consistent self-improving loop. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. For years, companies train AI by feeding them human-right examples and rules. Like, here is how a human solved this problem, copy that. Humans are inconsistent, even though we have the standard operational steps. We skip steps, we use intuition, and we write sloppy explanation. Research tried something radically to improve the quality. They create a process for AI to learn itself and iterate, just like we allow our children to learn. This is self-improvement loop. First, let AI generate 100 different solutions. Second, use a verifier to check which one got the right answer. And then train the AI on only the correct solutions. Then repeat the process. The results were insane. AI teaches itself beat human right rules. Why? Because the AI learned what process constantly produce correct answer in its own architecture, not how humans happen to think. Section 4. The 4 rules. If you are deploying AI, whether it's customer service, content creation, analysis, whatever, these 4 rules are non-negotiable. Rule number 1. Always force intermediate steps. Never let your AI jump straight to the conclusion. The bad prompt. Write a sales email. Good prompt. First, identify the customer pain point, then match our product feature to those pain. Then write a sales email, use that analysis, and according to this format. The second one, force reasoning, and you will obtain multiple bad result. Rule number 2, general multiple answers, pick the best one. Don't take the first answer even for a simple reasoning task. Run the same prompt 2 to 5 times with slightly variation according to your time. Compare the output, pick the one with most detailed reasoning, highest internal confidence. Consensus with other prompts. Tools like Claude and ChatGPT now can show you the confidence score. Use them. And if you really love the result quality, let AI reflect how the thinking processes looks like, and based on that, update your AI.md file. Then your AI is good with you. Rule number 3, self-improvement iteration beats manual training. If you're training or fine-tuning your AI on your company data in a more complex situation, don't just feed it examples. Set up a verification loop. Generate 100 versions, test which ones produce correct outcomes, and then train only those processes or let AI summarize the common steps they can reuse. This is how you get your AI actually good at your specific task, not just mimic what you show it. Rule number 4, combine retrieval plus reasoning. AI without context is just guessing. The winning formula is, first, retrieval external stable information like RAG database, skills, SOP regulations, or just company regulation files as the reference. Pull your company knowledge together. Second, reasoning process that's knowledge correctly. Example, you can see, check our pricing doc, then calculate the customer quote, not just saying, calculate a quote. These 4 rules are how you go from AI is cool to AI is reliable enough to scale. Section number 5, the next frontier. Now, here's hot truths about where we're heading. Everything I just showed you works great when there is a verifiable right answer, like math problem, customer data analysis, code generation. We can verify those. But what about creative strategy, brand positioning, or product roadmap decisions? There is no single correct answer for those questions. This is next bottleneck. We will discuss more in the future. Here is another video about 5 levels of human and AI interaction. Check the link if you are interested in. The truth behind AI reasoning is simpler than hype. You need to define the goals, measure the results, adjust the probability, and iterate. Managers should ask in meetings, do we need another agent or another skill or process? This week, try this experiment. Take one task where you currently use AI. Run it 2 ways. Version 1, your normal prompt. Version 2, force step-by-step reasoning with think through this step-by-step, what are the key factors, what's your analysis, then provide your answer. Compare the output. I've put 3 things in the description below. 1, chain of thoughts prompt template. You can copy and paste the framework for different tasks. 2nd, the 4 rules checklist, 1 page for your team. 3, verification loop guide, how to set up a self-improvement for your use cases. Here is the bottom line. AI isn't magic. It's not thinking. It's pattern matching at a scale we've never seen before. But when you understand how it generates answer, you can steer it towards reliable, high-quality outputs. That's the difference between AI as a toy and AI as a business multiplier. Hit the subscribe if you want more of this real AI strategy without hype. Drop a comment below. What's one task where your AI gives you inconsistent result? I read every comment, and I will give you specific advice on how to fix it. Now, go make your AI show its work. Like this video and share it with someone who needs it. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.